Hi, welcome back to the Protagonist Corner. I'm Jonathan. This is Spanishers Go to New Eden. I love how every time I say the title, I have to try to say Spanishers because they're two very different words and we kind of apply to it. Anyway, in our last video, I was very stuck looking first for an next objective, then for this lodge that we kind of found on the map, and then I went back to the objective again. Once I got the impression that we couldn't get to this lodge thing, whatever that tent was. I don't even know what those things are. But like, I'm assuming that because our little ghost girlfriend here mentioned the big lodge nearby. So I thought that tent on my house was said lodge, because maybe it wasn't. Either way, the point turned out to be moved because when you get close to that objective or something like that, we're told we can climb down in a certain area, but I don't see where Red wants to climb down anywhere nearby. Anywhere. And yes, before you ask, I did see the two stadiums in a specific spot kind of hunched over. So I went there. Both as Red and as her couldn't find it. But what I did find was this opening here that I just mapped my sword that leads us back towards the main quest. So we're going to do that today to begin with. And also we're not going to waste, well, that wasn't facing anything. We just need to walk on through here. Or if something happened. Oh God. Jonathan, please. Lord, please. Okay, well, there's actually nothing here. It's a joke on me this whole time. I should have looked more. I love when I think I'm prepared for something and it turns out, sorry, no, you got it wrong. Because I smashed this open, and I'm looking around. All there was something to pick up here. That was basically pointless. It looked like this whole cavern I could walk through. But no. I knew I should have had a little bit more forward, but I was sure I found what I needed, so time to move on. No, it wasn't. You know what, let's see something. Nothing's been going there, let's chat. No, it didn't change the page in front of me. I thought the changing characters might, sometimes it does, but no such luck. So, I guess, let's just keep moving and see if we can find something here. Yeah, that brings us back down. I don't think we want to do that. Because I've done it before, it comes to nothing. But I guess when we'll go down here because where else am I going to go? And it looks like we should be able to climb up here, but the game's the one that won't let me do that. That's interesting. And we're out of range anyway. I've seen this before, but like 60% of the question, where in the world do I do that? Now this is the kind of stuff I don't like. What, in various points in Final Fantasy 16 where I got stuff on reviews or something, I was okay with that for a while because, you know, it creates drama, will he learn from his mistakes, will it be closer than his previous attempts or somehow worse? You know, will he learn a movie as amazing effectively, stuff like that. That's great. But this, I don't even know what to do with this because I'm stuck not because of something I haven't mastered yet, but because of something I haven't seen, and I don't know where else to look. It's frustrating. Trust me. You know, I'm in a place where I just want to find something, I don't care what it is. So let's head quote unquote towards the main objective. Even though I don't think that that's thing that exists. Like, I'm supposed to believe my main objective is somewhere here. Yeah, that helps. I didn't want to go further forward through that path that I opened up because I was afraid, what if we triggered a cutscene and what if we missed something? So and besides, we didn't know if it was good. It looked like the path forward. I got fooled. Sorry, folks. That's why I hate stuff like this, where the game goes, dum-de-dum-de-dum. I don't know where your objective is. It's somewhere around here. I'm sure you'll find it in about 30 years. And they don't give you any back. So you don't really have a good sense of where you are in space at all times. And please don't start with the, well, mini-maps aren't realistic. Well, actually, in a way they are. Because it's a non-diegetic representation of your character's understanding of the space, as are maps in general. Not everything needs to be diegetic, because we're not occupying the same world our character is. Actually, this is a good musing topic that I should use one day, after my quarter. Okay, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, which is probably everybody, because the video isn't up yet. I recorded it yesterday, but it doesn't exist yet for your consumption. I began a new series yesterday, or I announced the beginning of a new series, by showing off my new kind of filming wall for short YouTube videos, where I'm going to initially use these signs on the wall as jumping off points into certain topics. You'll be able to see more in the video clips if you know exactly what I mean. But like, this is the kind of thing that series is going to cover. Realism. And so basically, this isn't the title I'm going to go with, and I already knew this, but we need to cover surrealism and diegesis in games, or something like that. I'll come up with a better title when I do the actual video, but basically the premise is answering the question of when something needs to be realistic and when something kind of doesn't need to be realistic in order to illustrate your character's place in the mystery of the world. Because if you could just be Red or in Persona 3D Makoto, virtual reality will be a lot further along than it is. But that isn't feasible. That's part of the reason why we have characters in games. VR wasn't even a thought back in the 80s, so we didn't consider it, or even in the 90s, or in the early 2000s for that matter. But now that it is, whenever people talk about realism, it's just another reminder for me to say there's a reason games are not realistic and they're not meant to be. Anyway, more on that later, or more on that much sooner if I experience further frustration with my current position right now. And anyway. It almost feels like I should be able to walk along this forest here, this tree bark, this log, but it's not letting me do that. And again, we just scroll over to the map, so that's fun to do. Oh, and one thing I did notice, let me just pan down as much as the game will let me here. Give me a cursor, so I'm going to use that. In fact, if you look when you move cursors, I realize this is mini. This marker right here. Finally, that's red. I finally get it. So I'm basically on the edge of my objective marker here. And it still feels like I should be able to climb this. Just saying. No, that's not fine. We'll just put a check. Shift over, see if we can find anything else here. I doubt we'll be able to, but it's worth a shot. This is definitely a cool Nintendo moment. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, clearly you can grow up in the 80s or 90s because Nintendo offered this quote-unquote game counter spotlight, where whenever you were stuck on a game, you could call in and it would be one of those $5 for the first minute, $10 for each additional minute. And they'd be happy to answer your questions because At the end of the month, you were getting a bill called the phone bill, and it was going to be very, very high. But like little 5 or 9-year-old Jonathan didn't connect that idea really, and unfortunately for our entire family, neither did my biological mother. So whenever we got to learn anything, it would be home Nintendo. So basically it's what we did for those younger gamers who might be watching. It's what we did instead of looking up YouTube videos. Only it cost us money every time we did it. But don't worry, if you prefer something that you could look up on your own, there's a thing called Nintendo Power that you could pay for every month, either on your newsstand with magazines, either on your newsstand or it can avail to you if you're willing to pay every single month. And these days, we've also have strategy guides. Like I'm willing to bet you this game and basically every game I play on the channel has a strategy guide. Even Little Dragon. Now, why would Little Dragon need a strategy guide? It's an action game. But I'm sure it has one. Or at least reasonably sure it has one. For those of you who experienced Nintendo Power, let me know in the comments what was your favorite issue. And possibly what was your favorite article in the issue. For those of you who didn't, what's your favorite channel to look up when you're stuck on anything? Just curious. Someone get some other YouTubers in love. Anyway, this, for my part, is the price one pays for failing to do his diligence. I should have checked to make sure the path I saw was actually the way forward. But I did not. Show me the map first, people! And you see where the marker is basically almost where all the ways on my check. Never mind, okay. Maybe I better try using the Final Fantasy 16 shroud I have sometimes, where my objective wasn't clearly laid out. I would choose a part of the area to focus on. But I can only mark specific objectives. I can't place my own markers here. Okay. That is not exactly good to know, but the fact that I know it can help. Let's see what actually this sticks to the person down. Because I know one does something. Or it says one does something. Maybe it's fine. Okay, that's fine. That is completely fine. And then it sucks and it's not fine at all. You guys know what I mean. be a good sign. Could be a break from leaving or something. We'll see. Also, it looks like there's a whole break kind of thing here. Maybe Jennifer Frost, you won't do that. Or, well, I can't kill the Frost. Can I find a way to sort of walk the Frost, maybe? Not so far. Or can I? Can I smash you? Or are you smashable? As you know, you look like you might have been. I wish you had an actual jump instead of a fake context and that would make my life easier. It would also show me a lot, but very often it would make my life easier too. I know the game between when there's a reason to shift back and forth between characters, but I like to do it myself too, just to be safe. It's annoying that there's a bridge over there, but I want there to be a bridge on this side too. Or at least sweep across. It's not that bad of a jump. Running start, leap, and grab. It's simple. Ghost hunters can't jump, and neither can ghosts apparently. Okay, that's it. Even if I had you in there, it would have been a bad idea to use it.
Something's concealed.
Ooh, hi! Pretty much time for that. What did we find? Just some crappy item or something. Almost better than nothing, not quite. And then if you go over here. We find our favorite den, we always keep traversing. Well, it's not exactly dead end, but it doesn't mean anyone we can see yet. But I'm always tempted to check again and again. Even though we know it's going to do nothing for us. Nothing for us that way. Potentially something for us this way. Way off, but anything else? Not that I can see. And this is the other meter over here. That's the direct head climb off. Okay, great. And then one more time, if we shift, we see nothing. Oh, am I just dumb? Do I just need to sway more? No, it's solid rock. Can't cut through it.